Hi Pisces, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your June 2022 money and career reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will all be listed and linked in the description box below. Now before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. So let's see what the tarot has to say. We're going to start with the energy we need to be mindful of during this time. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. This is the Nine of Swords. Pisces, we have to be aware of worrying, and we have to be mindful of getting too much in our own minds, worrying, robbing ourselves of sleep, feeling completely overwhelmed, overthinking, overanalyzing, and doing ourselves a disservice by doing so. It's kind of like we're looking at things, and instead of even seeing how things are right now and saying, okay, this is what I need to do, that is what I need to do, we're projecting out into the future. And what if nothing ever changes and things start piling up and piling up? It's not saying to be an ostrich and put your head in the sand, but it's also saying here, give yourself a break. Stop being so hard on yourself, because you're not helping anyone, especially you're not helping yourself. It moves us to our chakra energy. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. This is the third eye chakra. This is our dreams. Now, I highly recommend you listen to the book linked in the description box below, The Law and the Promise. The Law and the Promise talks about manifesting our dreams, which I know is a roll your eyes, read books like this a million times before. But this was written in 1961. It's different. I don't know how it's different or why it's different, but to me, it spoke to me in such a way that I was like, oh my goodness, it makes sense. So here, when we talk about our dreams, talk about imagining. Talk about looking at what you want through your third eye, through this sense of a second reality, and saying, that's what I'm layering on top of my life. I'm layering my dreams and what I want. Spirit is also going to start to talk to you if you do this. I found that Spirit talks to me more and more through my dreams. So logically, I know I dreamt, because if you don't dream, you're dead, right? But I never remembered my dreams at all. Now I remember them as vividly as if they were movies right before I woke up. So this is really weird. I had this dream about making this baby blanket. I have one of my brothers is having a baby. It's so exciting. And I love to make a baby blanket. And I saw the stitch, and it was like knitting, but I don't knit. I crochet. And then I learned this. I came across this stitch today that looks like knitting, but it's crocheting. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's my dream. You'll start to see things like that. And I know it's insignificant because it's a baby blanket, but it is significant in the power of the fact that the dream and the reality overlapped each other and we're able to come forward. So it's really, really cool. Let's look at our tarot energy. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Angels, ooh, goodness. And spirit guides, show me clearly. So we're going to turn the Celtic cross over all at once. I love our feature. Ooh, that's so brilliant. Okay. Oh, and there we are. All right. So we have strength here, and that is a lovely, lovely, lovely thing. Okay. So where we are right now is the fact that we need to rest. We kind of need to be kinder to ourselves. And this makes sense, especially since the energy we need to be mindful of is of us draining our energy through not resting, not sleeping, not taking care of ourselves. We're going to tend to burn the candle at both ends. This is going to make it so it's very hard for us to get to where it is that we want to be. Now it's time to calm things down, to center ourselves, to cut through a lot of negativities, doubts, and fears, and honor our path, honor what we have been through. It leads us to our challenge. Our challenge is finding balance. And our challenge is also, there's almost a sense here that we feel like we're not living up to our potential. We feel like we're getting handouts. We want to be this person, not the people getting the handouts. But there's a real sense of we're selling ourselves short, or we're not realizing how prosperous, abundant, how much potential we have. It brings us then to what we focus on. And we're focusing on here, doors opening. We're focusing on here of new ideas, new opportunities, holding the world in our hands, seeing what it is that we really want and saying, I can do this. Because we're starting to see our world expand. We're starting to open to the rest of the world what we want. We're starting to see more and more. And there's a real sense of, oh, I didn't realize I could have this. I didn't realize I could move forward this way. It brings us to our past. Our past is a fighting, especially when it comes to work. It's like it has been a battle. Now, our past can be the last day of May, right? Because this reading is all about the month of June. So we could be having these battles, these fights, and also feeling like, okay, excuse me, okay, I always have to guard myself. Somebody's always going to try and take what's mine, take what I've worked towards, sabotage me. I always have to be on guard. And Spirit's saying here, be very mindful of this energy and attitude, because it drains us also. It drains us, and we need to really start building ourselves up. Now, our strength is the fact that we can see what others can't. But Pisces, we don't see that within us. We think, okay, everybody can do this. Everybody has this. I'm nothing special. What we're going to see is that when everybody's focusing on certain things, we're looking so far out of the box that we're seeing Spirit and we're like, oh, well, what about this? And what about that? And how about moving forward this way? But we think everybody can do this. I don't know why we're selling ourselves short during this time. Stop it. Stop it, because you're getting gifts that you hadn't imagined, okay, or that others can't see. And we're thinking, oh, okay, there's nothing big here. And if we started to share them with the world, with ourselves, we started to be more, kind of in those moments. It's like, oh my gosh, this is a huge deal. It moves us then to our near future, which is the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is celebration. The Four of Wands is commitment. The Four of Wands is new job opportunities. This could be getting a promotion, or this could be starting your own business, or learning something that really helps, push you forward, bring you to that next level. There is also a sense here of, there's a celebration of ourselves. There's a commitment that we're making. This could be, moving. This could be, new locations, new settings. It's like all of a sudden I get to celebrate my life. And the future is about celebrating success. It brings us then to our suggested approach, which is transformation. It is a dying away of the old self, a rebirth of the new. We have to let the past go. It's hard, yes, but we have to let it go. It's impacting us too much. It's like we get so far and then we think, oh no, I can't do this. Now with the Death card, if you see here, you have the Pope, you have the King lying on the ground with his crown off, you have the child, there you have the woman. It's like death does not discriminate, which is a harsh thing to hear. But the changes that we have experienced in our lives do not discriminate. They happen to everyone. We cannot let them hold us back. stop us from living. We are being transformed. And as we're being transformed, we're seeing ourselves more and more. It brings us to what we need to know. We need to know that we are a king, the King of Cups. We are represented by the cups in the minor arcana, by the moon in the major. The King of Cups is us. It's like we need to know that we can shine. We need to know that there is power to us, but we also need to know that our power comes not through, trying to pull everybody else up or listening to everything and everyone. It comes through listening to our blessings, listening to what we want, but also knowing I lead by example and being the energy that we want to see. So even when we lose our tempers, it's being aware of it. It's apologizing. When we've doubted ourselves, it's looking at things and saying, okay, why? It's letting ourselves be open. Even when we're being fools, and that's when with people that we love, we can sit there and let ourselves show our cracks. And they tell us, okay, look at it like this, look at it like that. Why are you so afraid? Why are you so overwhelmed? The King of Cups leads by example. He says, this is my life. This is what I want. This is how I'm shining. I'm embracing what I love. And if we have doubts and fears, state them. State them to people that we love and we trust who can help us. Or, if we're not comfortable with that, we can have a therapist, a spiritual advisor. We could do a journal and really start to let things out and look at things. But here it's like I lead and I need to trust myself in this leadership. Now, our hopes and our fears. We hope that we will be able to celebrate our life. We really do. We fear that we're going to be betrayed again, that we're going to trust the wrong people, that we're going to make it just so far, just to fall back. It leads us then to our potential future, which is us coming through again, the Knight of Cups, moving forward in beauty and in success, holding that cup, slowly and steadily moving forward, letting our heart guide us. Pisces, if our heart isn't in it, then it almost feels like our work doesn't count. We put our passion into it. That's who we are. Let that shine. And so with the Knight of Cups, it's moving forward, knowing that our heart guides us, knowing that we have our armor on because the world has hurt us before. And it will hurt us again because that's what living is about. It's about being hurt and learning and loving and connecting and laughter and tears and everything in between. We are going to see here that there is such a power to us that even if we get hurt, we are so strong, we keep on going. There's so much to us, and Spirit's just like, they just want you to know that the pain doesn't last forever and that the blessings, they come in. You have to start trusting yourself, Pisces. Not our conscious. Let's go deeper into the tarot. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides. Show me clearly. Guide this reading. And show me clearly, angels. And spirit guides, angels. So we have our past, our present, and our future. Our past is the Five of Swords. Our present is the Hanged Man. And our future is the moon. The future is the very essence of us coming through. I love it. The Five of Swords is the fact that we've been through battles. The Five of Swords, and that's our past. Remember, up to June, right? The Five of Swords is knowing our strength. It's saying, I've been in these battles before. I've experienced this before. I'm not going to be doubting myself. I'm also not going to be giving away my strength. I am powerful. I am letting myself shine through this power. And excuse me as I sneeze. Oh, I am so sorry. It moves us then to our present self. It's the Hangman. We're seeing things differently than we have seen them before. We're looking at things through new eyes, new inspiration. We're going to think, oh, I'm wrong. Like, it can't be this different than what it used to be. And it's like, yeah, it can. Yeah, it can. Because you're seeing it differently. You have to embrace this new energy. You have to let yourself shine forward. It brings us then to our subconscious. Oh, I'm just looking at these symbols down here. And I don't know what they are, but I don't know if they mean something to somebody who's watching. But it's just like we're moving towards something that at one time didn't make sense. Now it's really starting to. And it brings us then to our future self, which is embracing the essence of us. It's like, this is what you were put on this earth for. This is who you are. Embrace it. Connect with it. Let yourself shine. This is about change. We are forever changing. And it's so funny because Pisces, we forever change. And yet change is a bit hard for us. It's a bit overwhelming for us. So being aware of that, and knowing that we need to move forward towards what we want and who we are, and that we need to start looking at things differently, because we're all about change, and we're all about embracing the two sides of ourselves, the tame side and the wild side, and we start to come together. And as we do this, it moves us to our subconscious self, which begins with the Ace of Cups. This is a gift for us, because remember, again, we're represented by the cups in the minor arcana. This is a gift of healing, beautiful love. A gift that, yes, can make us a bit more sensitive, but is purging away so much of the muck and the mire that holds us back. We take it with the Knight of Cups. We take it with the King of Cups. We take this gift and we are inspired and we are inspiring. It moves us then to our subconscious past energy, which is the Ten of Pentacles, prosperity, success, bounty that lasts for generations. Subconsciously, we've been moving towards this. And it brings us, we've also been longing for it. We've been longing for accomplishment, for wealth, either in money or what we value as much as money. And it moves us then to the Ace of Cups subconsciously at our center, at our present moment. And this is that healing, beautiful love, that's connection of the heart. And it's really letting ourselves shine, letting ourselves move forward. It brings us to our subconscious future self, and that's the King of Pentacles, walking a road of success, embracing our prosperity, our abundance, what we desire within this world, and the wealth that leads us forward. It moves us to our subconscious energy, chakra energy, and that's the third chakra. It's listening. It's listening to ourselves. It's listening to what we want. It's listening to us, and it's also listening to the world, because we're going to see that it guides us in a way that we hadn't expected. In a world where everybody talks and everybody, listens by thinking of what they're going to say next. This is a time to really connect and really open up our ears and be in this present moment. Be connected with the people around us and be connected with ourselves. It moves us to our subconscious energy to be mindful of. And it's the Moon again. It's us getting in our own way. It's letting fear override the changes that come forward, and us thinking, oh, these changes must be bad because they're different, or because they're taking me out of my comfort zone. They're not bad. Let's see where this world takes us, and let's embrace the journey. But don't get in your own way. Don't snatch back all the opportunities that are coming to you, or snatch away, or scatter them all. All right, Pisces. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, prosperity, and abundance of ourselves and of what we want in our lives. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Pisces, and may prosperity always be with you.